I don't like the idea of static art or static art making. Sometimes I've questioned, where is the art? That the art itself is just the residue of the art moment. And so the ultimate conclusion I've come to is the conversations that the art inspires, the change in people's lives it might make, the questioning. It doesn't have value in itself. It has value in people's reaction to it. I grew up close to Deering Estate, in Perrine, on the other side of the highway. My childhood was spent undisturbed by my family, laying in the grass, looking at the trees, the world around me, and I had wonderful experiences of becoming one with my surroundings. The idea of humans being separate from nature, my conclusion is the separation is false. We are of nature, and if we really want to know about nature, just look. At some point, I'm established as a person who does environmental art, and so I came in kind of arrogantly, the, environmental artist coming to Deering. I was going to show people what they weren't looking at, and the end result was that I saw things that I was not looking at, and that was the big surprise. My idea was that I would go off to the far reaches of the untouched parts of Deering and find the exotic thing that no one had seen. But I wasn't really doing that yet. I was just acclimating myself to the space. And a place that I did not really give any value to was the boat basin. But for some reason, I started walking out there just to gather my thoughts, to take a break. And the water started to kick up and spray salt water all over the royal palms there. I came closer, and there was this huge world of lichens on lichens. While I'm holding my phone, I'm taking a few pictures. I shoot a couple to my daughter, and I said, I think I should make 100 drawings over a year of these lichens. What do you think? And she said, do it. And I spent the next year on a project that was conceived in seconds like that. And then you see the patterns?
Yes.
And so I thought, what am I looking at? I don't know if it's my own eyesight or what, but you see, now I can see the red.
Yes, yes.
That was a long time in coming.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it was magic. It was like, there is no red, let me take a picture.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, there's red.
This is a cool example of part of our interaction, because it was actually you interacting with me about this that made me more aware of the fact that some of these lichens go through cycles. So that has totally altered my view about that.
There was no artistic life before my children. In fact, eventually our trajectory that we both took, they took science trajectory, I took the art trajectory. They were born in the same moment, it appears. Oh my God, I need to photograph that. So when I look at nature, I'm looking through a poetic eye, whereas my younger daughter, Clara, the lichenologist, is looking through what she calls the lichen eye. My other daughter, Anna, will then come in and look at it through a broader picture. She's looking at the complete picture. But we are all talking about seeing.
Your work, you have the photographs of the water, you have traces of the photographs of the water, you have drawn things inspired by all of these things of the water, and that is such a powerful comments on observation,
Yes.
right? The multiple modes of looking and the retraining of the eye at the same thing is such a cool thing that you gave us, in our childhood, both in teachings and also through then seeing how you manifest your own art.
And it's so, so critical in science.
There is a quote in the back of the studio right now that was sent to me by a local scientist after he visited me here. And he said, You make me look at things I hadn't looked at. That's one of my moments where I feel like that's it. It's about sharing. This studio allowed me to share in a more day-to-day fashion. There is a certain idea I have with art, that the artist is the alchemist and the shaman. If it is my gift, it is not my gift to keep, it is my gift to give to the world.